Event for the media. The Wall Street Journal launched its special coverage of President Xi's visit with a front-page interview, and along with it, full background introduction and analysis.
If we had an interview with President Obama, that's the same treatment we would have. You had both a story that both delivered what we thought were the highlights of the interview, and then some context for readers who may not understand the background of some of the issues. And then we presented, as you saw, the full transcript of the interview so that people could see the actual questions and answers.
Jerry Seib has been in the news industry for more than 3 decades. The Pulitzer Prize winner felt satisfied with President Xi's answers in the interview. He says all 12 questions received detailed answers.
President Xi's way of communicating is different than traditionally. It seems a little more open, a little less formal, and his personal imprint on these answers seemed very clear. In this case, I think it was a sign that there's definitely a change and evolution in the way the Chinese government in general, but also this Chinese president communicates to the American public and to news organizations like the Wall Street Journal.
As Seib explains, the Wall Street Journal has in place a thorough network. Its reporters followed Xi Jinping from Beijing to Seattle and will be going on to Washington and New York. And Seib himself will cover Xi's stay in Washington.
I think it's different in 2 ways. The first is its importance grows. Every time a Chinese leader comes, it feels a little more important. Secondly, I think the nature of the visit is actually different as well because there's a broader and more public conversation about a larger range of issues. I mean, it used to be that maybe there was a conversation on economic relations or on some particular issue. Now it's such a large range of issues, and the conversation is honest and open. And so I think it's not just a bigger event, but there's a bigger agenda, and that feels very different from past visits.
Copies covering the visit sold out fast at Washington's news stores, hopefully giving the public a fuller picture of the trajectory of ties.